who are Moms for Liberty? Because that sounds great. It sounds like I want to go out and join them right now.
Yeah. Right.
No, I don't want to do that, and neither do you. Listen to why.
Grumble and Growl on Oria TV.
Hello, and welcome back to Grumble and Growl. I'm Gail Tosh, your host, as we examine issues from the local to the global perspective so that you can make better choices. Today, I am sitting here with Tammy Honeywell from the Coalition to Stop Moms Against Liberty. Hello, Tammy.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Tell me a little bit about your organization.
Well, it's actually a coalition of multiple organizations that have come together and individuals themselves to stop Moms for Liberty.
Who are Moms for Liberty? Because that sounds great. It sounds like I want to go out and join them right now.
Yeah. Right.
No, I don't want to do that, and neither do you. Listen to why.
Well, Moms for Liberty is an organization that has been built up across the country. What they are trying to do is ban books that affirm people in their identity in multiple ways, whether it's LGBTQ community, Black, Indigenous, other people of color, things like that. They don't want literature out there that tells the real history and truth of our country. So they attack school boards, they attack libraries and try to get books banned. They're trying to get people on school boards, and essentially it's very harmful towards children. And they're building up fast, and so they're basically a right-wing group who are trying to attack the human rights of people.
So what's wrong with teaching the truth? I mean, I learned the truth, and I am a, sturdy citizen of the United States. I'm self-confident. I don't feel that I had anything to do with the past because I wasn't alive. So what's their point? Why are they fighting so hard to keep our children ignorant?
To basically, this is my personal opinion.
Give it to us.
It's basically,
Preach, sister.
it's basically so that they can indoctrinate people into their beliefs. They want everybody to follow their way of doing things. They want them to align with them politically and their religious beliefs and things like that. But at the end of the day, the truth hasn't hurt me. Hasn't hurt you.
No.
I don't feel the white guilt that they talk about. I feel my ancestors are responsible for some of the things that have happened, but it's up to us to educate ourselves so that we can make society better for everybody.
Right. If we don't understand our history, we're doomed to repeat it again.
Yes.
And it seems like we're kind of stuck in that cycle right now where if we stay ignorant, if we don't learn these things, and if we deny our children the opportunity to learn these things, we hamper their free thinking, we hamper social progress, and social progress will turn into financial and economic progress, which turns into happiness for everybody, just saying, Okay, so what does your group do? Like, how do you stop these people?
So we've started a private secret Facebook group of people that are aligned with our same mission. Like I said, there's multiple organizations that are involved in bringing this together, and a lot of individuals across the community. So we do organize that way, but we also have monthly meetings where we get together, usually like the third Thursday of every month, so that we can talk about these things. People can bring to us different concerns they found in their areas, because different school districts are combating different problems.
Oh, wow.
Like I know, for example, in Baldwinsville, there had been a couple of Moms for Liberty people who tried to run for school board but didn't make it on.
But then didn't we have people resign?
Yes, and
Were they the good guys or the bad guys?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That I don't know specifically, but I do know in North Syracuse, Moms for Liberty is hitting that school district hard, and they keep coming up to school board meetings and saying some very, very awful things.
So what could we do? Like, if I lived in North Syracuse and I was like, damn those Mom for Liberty, man, I have to go out and do something. What should I do?
People need to be aware of what school district they live in, who their school board members are, when the school board meetings are taking place, and they need to show up to these school board meetings. Make sure you're supporting the faculty, the staff, the librarians, and the students especially, and be aware of what's going on in the community. Be aware of who is aligning. You'll hear a lot of things like parents' rights. Normally when you hear that term, it sounds great. Like,
Oh yeah, man, I'm on
a
board.
parent.
Yeah, I want some rights.
Yeah,
Give
I'm a
them to me.
parent. I have rights, but what they do is they frame it in a way to where they can basically control what their children are learning. And I understand that to a point. However, these are not things that are going to harm children to know about.
Right.
These are things that are going to make children more well-rounded. It'll teach them to critically think. It'll actually help them to protect themselves better in this world if they know these things.
Sounds like another co-opting of language.
Yes.
You know, like the pro-life movement and the parents' rights movement, all kind of aligning the same way. When we hear these titles, we have to use our brain and go, I remember critical thinking. Let me try and think this through, because they've really used language against us. To try and make their own point, and they're way ahead of us. They've been organizing for years.
Yeah.
This is not a conspiracy theory. Go to your school board meeting.
Yep.
I mean, you are paying those people. You're paying about $3,000 a year for the school board and what they're allocating money to. So you should go and find out if your money is being spent wisely.
Yep.
And make your voice heard if you think it's not.
Yep.
Okay, so what if I don't live around here and I want to get involved? Because again, damn those Moms for Liberty. We got to stop them. What do I do?
Well, you can go on Facebook and look up the Stop Moms for Liberty. There is a group nationally that has formed, and they have Facebook groups in multiple areas across the country. You can join one of those groups to learn more, but we also have to be aware that there are other groups forming that are like Moms for Liberty with different names.
Mm-hmm. If it sounds good, you better check it out first.
Yeah, and we're seeing a crossover with that type of ideology with like plant-based eating. There's a lot of people that belong to that community. I myself like plant-based eating, but
we do a lot of that too.
Yeah, but I don't have that ideology that they do. It's also crossing over into like the Fierce Mom workshops.
I've not heard of those.
Oh yeah, it's something that's popping up to where moms are trying to it's basically they're using the feminist movement to try to make it look like they're doing things good for women, but all they're doing is basically overbearing their children and making it more difficult for those children to thrive and become themselves and affirm their own identities.
More co-opting of language.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Tammy, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. If you have one last shot, one last thing to try and get people motivated, what would you say?
Pay attention to what's going on in your local community. Understand that the truth of our country and affirming people's identities and making sure that their human rights are intact is extremely important. We live in a democracy. We should be able to abide by that democracy and have human rights altogether.
Tammy, you sound like a patriot.
I'm not that patriot. I'm not a January 6th patriot.
No, right. I am also a patriot, not a January 6th patriot. But it's time for us, I think, to start reclaiming some of our language.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, two patriots.
That's right.
Tammy, it was so nice meeting you. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you very much.